You guys hear me? Because I can't hear it. Fucking thing.
Yep, we can hear you. Can you hear us, Pondo?
There we go.
You started talking during the intro. It's so perfect.
Right? No stinking intro is going to slow me down.
I'm Pondo.
Cuts in your audio time.
Right.
Time for your intro.
We got 60 minutes. I'm not wasting seconds of it on this intro.
Fucking right.
Can I take a couple minutes? I want to give some props to Joe because Joe, I don't have the print, but he made me an original Hannibal print from the TV show that I bought from him. I bought some art from him, and that one I sent to my friend, but I also have some other ones that I bought from him that I wanted to show off. This one, if you guys remember for our Halloween show, you guys each picked a horror movie for me to watch. And from Joe, it was Tokyo Gore Police. So
yeah.
This one.
Wicked.
And now we've had the wonderful Art the Clown on our show.
I'd still do that chick. I would still do that chick that you got.
You would do Art the Clown? Or the alligator chick?
The other girl.
The alligator chick.
Big risk. There could be a... If
I
you've
ain't
seen
doing nothing with it anyway. 2019, nothing.
There's a whole movie called Teeth. Might want to check that out first. Just.
I saw Teeth.
Yeah. And look at this. I love this. So, Joe, people need to know Joe is an amazing artist. We need to let people know about that. And I'm very happy with the purchases I made. And I don't have the Hannibal one because I sent that to my friend for Christmas, but it's a wonderful one of Mads from the Hannibal TV show.
Nice.
I'll send the group the photo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And Joe's going to have a table at CK Expo, I just heard. So I'm very excited. Yeah. I'm going to spend my money there and at the book table.
See, Pondo,
now I can sit at Joe's table.
That's exactly it.
Exactly.
Because
we'll switch tables.
In 22, right. I asked Joe, I said, do you want your own table or do you want to sit with Pondo? He goes, I'm sitting with Pondo.
Oh, yeah, I have to hang it with Pondo.
It's a no-brainer. Exactly.
Yeah. But I'm excited, Joe, because I want people to know you're an amazing artist, and I'm excited to go spend some money. I love supporting artists, and when I can buy gifts for people and for myself.
Definitely. Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. Though.
Everybody wins. You got it. I appreciate that.
Well, it's good art, and I love that with the movie you recommended for me for Halloween, you would I made an art about that. And I'm like,
I thought it was apropos for the whole thing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, very much so. Yeah. Very much so. Excellent. So how's everybody doing? We haven't been together. This is the first time in the new year.
Yeah.
We're all
new year, new us.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but I worked GCW for New Year's.
Okay.
No,
is that
awesome.
There was a post about all the things that you have done for us fans so far. Can you elaborate on that? Like there's been cinder blocks, all sorts of things.
The main thing they're talking about, I got hit in the head with a cinder block, was very rough. But
of course,
all the kids are younger than me. I got to do shit. So GCW had 3 shows. What does everybody remember? Oh my God, Pondo got hit in the head with a cinder block. So mission accomplished.
Hola.
Hi, Pam. And happy birthday to Tom and also Lewis. Had a birthday recently.
Yeah.
What up, Lou?
Happy birthday, Lewis.
Let's see.
So anyway, yeah, I got hit in the head with a cinder block. I went head first into a trash can full of light tubes, and everybody realizes that I'm old as fuck. So they're like, "Thank you, Madman Pondo, for still getting out there and doing your thing." And they don't realize that. Yeah, I'm waiting on that wheelchair any day now. Any day.
But before you retire, Pondo, we need you to have your match with JT Cruz, preferably at CK Expo. One more match, JT Cruz, whoever you are.
I'll do the job. Don't worry.
Oh, you even did a job.
He's living on a tropical island somewhere. I don't know where he is.
Oh, it's in the Caribbean.
They don't have They don't have washer and dryers on a tropical island.
No.
Didn't you see that picture from the Caribbean?
He gave up the stardom long ago.
Pondo, every time that is posted, that makes me laugh. Mark, so happy.
I don't know why there's kilts on the Caribbean island, but I love it.
I'm sure you guys do. Bitch, I got church.
Right?
Right.
Something I wanted to mention, guys.
So,
oh, go ahead, Pondo.
No.
Me?
I'll
Okay.
be damned. I'm going to interrupt you, polite Canadians.
I will do this quick because there is some crazy shit going on with the WWE. Vince McMahon had to retire because of all the hush money he spent because he decided to take the WWE public years ago, and now he's back, and his daughter, who was a co-CEO, has resigned, and there's talk of a potential sale, and it was leaking early. People were jumping on the gun saying the Saudis had bought it, but you know, I'm one of the writers for Slam Wrestling, and what I'm hearing is they contacted their sources, everybody they could, and that's hasn't happened. So I'm just curious what you guys think about Vince coming back, WWE being sold, and you know, what does this mean to everybody?
What it all means to me is, the prostitution goes out every day, but how about Vince McMahon spending billions of dollars on some pussy? I mean, that's dedication right there, boy.
Like, is it at least 12 million?
Yeah.
I want to meet some of these women. That's what
Damn right.
You know what? And I'm totally straight as can be. I also am curious. Like, that's a lot of money.
Bi-curious. Also bi-curious.
Paying millions.
From an observant standpoint. But
that's not much for him.
That's like, and also, you know, to me, it's just very strange. Like, I think Stephanie, in my opinion, resigned because she's like, I'm CEO or else. And with Vince coming back, maybe selling, like this, her role is going to be diminished. I don't know. But that's how I took it as. And I'm just waiting, you know how, I don't know about you guys, I haven't read this yet, but Prince Harry has released this tell-all because he's kind of the outcast of the royal family now. I want Stephanie McMahon to release a true autobiography because I just read there's a book coming out in March. It's a biography, unauthorized, about Vince McMahon by Abraham Reisman. And I've just read that, and I'm going to be doing a slam story. I want this total unauthorized, total realistic autobiography from one of the McMahon kids. That's what I want. But I'm a book nerd, so that's what I want.
I don't know any of the McMahon kids, or I'd help you out.
Well, yeah. I know, Pondo. I was hoping you'd talk them into it.
Yeah, I met Shane before.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I was a Rosebud.
Right.
And I met Shane. Walking right past me was Vince, which was really weird because he was walking like he does when he goes to the ring. You know, that thing.
It's a lot more impressive than what I'm doing. I'm sitting down.
said nothing to nobody on the way by. Hunter at least gave us some head nods. Said nothing on the way by. But Stephanie, she knew Sarah. She knew some of the girls. So, of course, she was...
Can you explain the Rosebud term? People might not know that.
Adam Rose had like a whole trio of people, and we were called Rosebuds.
I was thinking something else entirely. Go ahead.
I went to Memphis with Sarah, and I didn't give two shits whether I went to WWE or not, sitting in the hotel watching Showtime, HBO, I don't know. And I get a call at the hotel.
Have you seen Linda lately? I'd spend money on us too.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
nice, Lewis. She's
Hey,
got beautiful eyes.
hey.
Beautiful
The
blue
callers
eyes.
are always right, Jamie. The callers are always right.
That's right.
So anyway, they call the room and they say, and this is, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Dean Ambrose, they shoved him in a room and they had all the security guards outside guarding him from getting out of the room. Well, all those security guards were their extras.
She has great personality.
All
Shame
the
on you,
security guards.
Lewis.
So they needed rosebuds. So they call me at the hotel and they say, hey, we hear that you're in town. Can you come down and be a rosebud? I said, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have no suit. I am decked out in a Texas Chainsaw Massacre t-shirt and a pair of shorts.
As one does.
And they said, well, we need you. Come on down. So it's me and all these people in elegant dresses and suits. And you could have picked me out from a crowd. Oh, there's that scumbag Pondo right there with his fucking.
No.
Anyway.
Did you get paid?
3 times. Yeah.
Nice.
You got paid. Well, that's.
I was a rosebud 3 different times. Yeah. So yeah, that me. Okay. So wrestlers all the time who don't make it in WWE, and I've heard this 100 times, will say the sentence, "Oh, I never wanted WWE," knowing damn well they did.
Mm-hmm.
I never wanted WWE. WWE was never my dream.
I take
My dream was Japan, and I made it there 43.
You had a beer there.
Yeah, 43 times there and back. So I would say I exceeded my dreams. But
I say so too.
Yeah. People all the time say, "Oh, nah, you probably wanted WWE." No, I liked watching WWE back then, but they were not the style that I liked. You know, I liked the rougher shit, the sheep herders who went to WWE and
the bushwhackers
got made fools out of, and Abdullah the Butcher. And, you know, yeah, I like those kind of wrestlers, not that other crap. Oh, Jamie's getting ready to pull out me and the sheep herder. She doesn't realize it's right behind her head. I can see it.
Yeah, you see it.
I was going to get that book. I was going to get their book. But yes.
That book. Oh.
Yeah, I was looking at my shelf. But yes, we also have this. Isn't this great? Now,
that is great.
This is Butch and this is Luke. Am I correct?
Reverse it.
Luke and Butch.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been wrong for my entire childhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, freaking legends. So, before the show started, Robert was asking me, yes, I was supposed to be in Hamilton, Canada on December the something. But Game Changer Wrestling had 2 shows in a row. And one was in St. Louis. And one, I would walk out the door of my apartment, turn right, and go right into where the show was. So I asked them in Canada if it was okay if I stayed home on this one, and everybody said okay, but now nobody's talking to me but Pam. That's a whole different story, you know.
But I mean, it's Pam. Hey, Nathan. Good day, man.
Wait a minute. If it's 9 p.m., that means it's
it's
11 a.m.
He's on a whole new good day.
Yeah, 11 a.m. tomorrow there.
What's the beer called? It's Australian for
MMP
beer. No.
Oh, Foster's.
End up canceling it.
Foster's.
Oh, they canceled the show.
So Pondo, don't worry.
Oh. You won't feel so bad.
Here's the doctor. I like you, Pondo, and think that you're awesome, but your hardcore style makes me wince and cringe.
It does for us too. Well, for me, like I'm a mom and I can't help but be protective, especially when Pondo got so hurt over that balcony jump.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
The video
So
of the
I was
cinder
shitting
block is
razors for
awesome.
about a week. I was good after that.
Okay, but video is one thing.
Yeah.
Like I have a DVD of some of Pondo's greatest hits, and it's fine to watch that on
Hits.
DVD. Hits, but it's fine because I know, like, I've seen Pondo on our podcast, but I think live I'd have a hard time. Pondo, I think I might cry. I don't know.
I sat next to Steve-O, and I was looking at his facial features when the match is going on.
Did Steve-O cry?
It was good. Made me laugh.
You, Steve-O, but
Nathan is talking about the real beer. It says VB is the shit.
know.
We don't even drink that
Yeah.
Foster's
See,
piss.
Yeah,
all the commercials we get.
a lot of Aussies do not like Foster's.
No, it's the Foster's is Australian beer commercial.
But not really.
Yeah, we don't get BB commercials. We get Foster commercials.
Yeah. And I have a
I don't
friend
even
from
know.
Australia, and I thought it would be very humorous one of the last times we got to see him in person to take him to Outback Steakhouse, because I was like, of course you have these, a plethora in Australia. He's like, no. So I'm like,
No.
So we have a photo of him, like, he's like, where are we going for dinner? I'm like, Outback Steakhouse. It's the Australian way. Yeah.
Completely North American.
Pam says it's nothing to do with you, Pondo. They are rebranding and coming back in the next few months.
Thank you, Pam. It's not
For the better,
Pondo.
yes.
Jamie, I sent you a pic.
Hopefully it's not a nude.
Oh,
Don't show it.
I'm
Don't
American.
show the screen.
she's blushing
They don't
already.
cut-
I haven't
hey.
even seen the picture.
Find big text for nothing.
Well, the reason
I'm scared to look. Might be very, it might be life changing. Lewis.
wow.
You can
Big
trust
Lou.
Lewis.
Big Lou. Big Lou. Big Lou.
Send it also to the guys, Lewis. You don't want to exclude them.
No, don't send me that shit.
The reason I asked Pondo is because
You
I
will
got
get
that
no
Monopoly.
points out of me sending me a picture of Big Lou.
I have that Monopoly game here for you.
Which one?
Chat 'em up.
Monopoly,
Oh, yes.
right? Oh, did Pondo freeze?
Probably. He's so in shock that you have the
Yeah.
Monopoly
Oh, yeah.
You
game.
can't hear it. Well,
He's
What?
thinking of that picture.
There
You go. He's back.
Shh. That's the Serbian film joke. That's very cruel and gross.
But,
It's not.
so
It's not.
there's
If that joke was cruel and gross, the three of you wouldn't laugh.
We still do it. I know, because we're all cruel and gross.
it's awful.
now Pam's chirping in. Post on
Woo!
the
Pam wants to see the pic.
Wow.
Show us your
When
stuff.
have you started, Lewis?
It's your time.
Everybody wants a piece of the Big Lou.
Lou says
Oh,
Pondo. you look super
Pondo's
wrecked for Big Lou.
Oh, okay. All right. So for
Uh-oh.
Masters of Pain, I slept next to Lewis.
Oh.
I
AKA
have,
the big move.
yeah, I have a big problem with hugs. You guys know this already.
Oh, sorry.
I have a big problem with people touching me as it is.
You
So-
came up and gave me a hug the first time we met.
Well, that's because we
That's
hadn't seen
different.
each other in forever, and I had to make sure those
At all.
glasses were
That
real.
was our first time meeting.
If you remember, I touched the glasses. I'm like, are these real?
Yeah, you did.
So,
Did that to me
I'm-
too.
it takes me forever. It takes me
Your
forever to
glasses,
fall
right,
asleep.
Robert?
It takes me forever to fall asleep. And when I finally do, I wake up and Big Lou has his bare feet wrapped with mine.
Ooh.
So right away, I'm like,
Spooky.
I can't even say the words. Or I'll get canceled what I was calling this motherfucker. I'm pushing his legs away from me. So he does. He scoots over. I get back to sleep. I wake up. Now he has one leg draped over me. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go rent my own goddamn room.
He was staying warm.
Who wants
Light
to
his chest up
cuddle?
with a chop.
Thank God he didn't put his fingers between the two pillows.
Oh, that would be totally planes, trains, and automobiles. That's what I was thinking the whole time. This is so planes, trains, automobiles.
Okay. Yeah. Here's the reason I was asking, because I have this one for you, right?
That's lovely.
I got you another one.
Uh-oh. Is it dirty?
It's the world's smallest Monopoly game.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. And I hope everybody's coming because I'm planning to come to the CK Expo. Well, so far my husband and my son have booked their flights. I'm still booking my flight. So at least you'll see my husband and my son.
Right. Your husband and son will be there, but you may not. Okay.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm so pumped and excited.
Good trade-off. We got to meet Martin too.
The pick wasn't bad. It was me and Luke from a match last year, guys.
Much better than a dick pic. And
okay.
Thank you, Louis.
He needed your heat, Pondo.
He said he sent it just to me, so I assume it's a dick pic.
Oh, Pam said she's coming. Woohoo! Wait, is that what you're doing, or are you coming?
Oh, Robert!
I gotta get clarification.
Christina, get on here and give him.
I have that effect on women. You leave it alone, Jamie. You leave that shit alone.
Actually, it would be all of us having that effect on Pam.
Oh
no, just drink your wine.
Oh yeah, just Pondo. She's blushing. Oh, terrible.
That's awesome.
I wanted to show. Sorry, I showed this one. This is a book that came out. It's the Bushwhackers and John Crowther. Blood, Sweat, and Cheers, and really good book, really enjoyable. I've read this one already, and especially people like I was introduced to them in the WWE as the Bushwhackers. If you do not know them as the Sheep Herders, you need to read this book. Really fun book, and they participated fully in it, and so if people are interested, they have the Bushwhackers, Blood, Sweat, and Cheers. I love to promote the books, you know that.
Nice.
Where's the Pondo? Let's get that on there again.
Speaking of
the
John,
last show we did was the Janice Blythe episode, correct?
She was so wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
she really was.
And I hope I hope people are following her on Facebook because I am now and seeing all her posts, and she's incredible.
She signed on for 15, 20 minutes and spent the whole hour with us. That's awesome.
I know, right? That was.
I don't think she knew any better. I think we just kept her talking.
Just kept it going.
But so I'm trying to think of what I went over with you guys and what I haven't. But I'm looking at Robert's background and Megan. I went and saw twice.
Really, I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to.
It's fun.
It is not a Chucky kill people all the way through movie. They really make it make sense. And I think they did an excellent job. It did $25 million over the weekend, so they've already got a sequel planned and the whole 9 yards. Nice. I'm hoping someday to have a Chucky versus Megan crossover movie. That'd be awesome.
That's brilliant. Pondo, start pitching that. That's brilliant.
Well, with all the
nobody listens to it.
I am. I'm listening. I also I hadn't seen it the last show, but Violent Night. I just want to say, if people haven't seen it, it's still in theaters. It's still making money. I know it's a Christmas film, but it's so brilliant. David Harbour is amazing. It has Beverly D'Angelo from all the National Lampoon movies. So much fun. That's, it's one of my favorites of last year. So
Steve said Megan, it's fun and a creepy movie.
I haven't seen Megan yet, but I intend to. But I also wanted to give a little bit of extra plug, even though it's a holiday movie, to Violent Night, because I just thought it was so well done.
Let's take a look. Worldwide, Megan has made $52 million.
Wow. $52 million.
Worldwide, Violent Night has made $75 million.
That makes us able to have more horror. If you that's what I love.
Yeah.
Well, Lou says he's watching it tonight after the podcast. Good man, you are going to enjoy it. And
Yeah.
Pam says Violent Night is now my favorite movie.
I'm like, this is now going to be. I have to watch this every Christmas.
Yeah.
It's going into my 12 movies of Christmas. It's going into that.
What are your 12 movies of Christmas, Rob?
Die Hard.
Yes.
Die Hard. Lisa.
And which I said this, I can't remember. I think I said this before the show, but when you watched it on TBS, it was yippee-ki-yay, melon farmer.
Because
So-
everybody says that.
Well, my husband and I now say that to each other because that's fun.
Oh, and Lou said, I only sent it to Jamie because she was showing Bushwhacker stuff.
Okay, so not
Fair
nudity.
enough.
But
Fair enough. And just so you know, for the future, Lou, oh, yep. Kenny says, nice. It is, dude. Check it out. It's good. If you can ship it to me, I can actually throw it up on the screen.
Yes, but not nudity. No nudes.
Oh,
We get
yeah,
in
that's
trouble
stuff.
when we do that.
See you like
Not
that.
anymore.
Oh.
That's a cool pic.
Yeah, I watch her. I follow her on Facebook now, and she's got the sweetest videos. She was counting down to Christmas. She's just the sweetest lady in the world, and she's played such diabolical characters. Love it, love it. I'm glad she came on. Thank you, Pondo. That was
Yeah,
great.
her stories were pretty amazing.
They were, yeah. She's been in such incredible films with such incredible directors and cast. Yeah.
Let me see here. Somebody sent me a picture.
Ooh, was it Lewis?
No.
Was it Joe?
Damn. No.
Nope.
It was Hulk Hogan.
Where'd
Right over-
Pondo go?
Pondo was freezing. I don't know if he left.
He kind of waved and then he was gone.
He's like, I've had enough.
Oh, he was probably freezing. And let me just go back to this. There we go.
His frame rate dropped.
He's not using the free internet at the library.
That was more reliable.
It was
Dr.
stolen.
Dr. Stevel sent one that he must have taken in a show we were at.
Ooh.
That looks familiar.
Is that stapled to his head?
Yes, it is.
Oh, don't do that.
Too late. He done did it.
No, because I remember seeing that the first time in The Wrestler, and then because I didn't know a lot about deathmatch wrestling at the time, and just
And Pam said, "Did you guys know that Bruce Willis said Die Hard is not a Christmas movie?
So is.
It is a Christmas movie.
Crap.
If it wasn't, they would never have put down ho 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 on his shirt when he killed him."
Do you guys also know something very charming? I love Dolph Lundgren. He has a Christmas movie. It's called I Come in Peace. It takes place during Christmas. Also called Dark Angel. I have it on VHS and Blu-ray. Yes, I do. But I like the title I Come in Peace better, but that is taking place at Christmas time, so you can also watch Dolph during the holidays. It's my gift. Yeah. I mean, I watch Masters of the Universe all year round, but
And then Lou said this. I sent you one too,
Woo!
Ron. And he did. There it
Hey,
is.
I'm not a nude. So that is Luke. Because I always thought that was Butch. And
Oh, no, it's Luke.
that's Luke, and that's what Pondo. For years, I thought that was Butch, so I had them wrong.
Ah.
Yeah.
At least you knew they were the Bushwhackers.
Yes, but I didn't know. That's why I held this up, because I didn't know them as the sheep herders. And I've been watching. If you've been watching Tales from the Territories. I have 2 episodes left, but there's one episode where Luke, I have to think now because I had them mixed up, is in it and talking about different territories and stuff. So if you
Territory talk is always amazing.
It is. It was a slow start on that series. It's 10 episodes. But as you get in, you're going to Polynesia and you're going to Florida, you're going to Dallas, like the Von Erich family. Like it's a really well done series, and it's really interesting who they get to. There's Portland, like it's just crazy. And I still have 2 episodes left, but and I'm just because I'm a mom, so I haven't gotten to all the TV I want to get to, but it's really interesting.
There's something about road stories that are just amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just really cool.
Yeah. Steven's Territories is a great series. So does Lou. Tales of the Territories is amazing.
It is.
Good job on it.
It was produced with The Rock. The Rock was involved too. And it was just, I remember watching, if people watch Young Rock, the series, I remember watching the Tales of the Territories, the Polynesian, and seeing The Rock's maternal grandmother.
That cast is very well done.
It is. Young Rock,
I
except
think we were talking about it last one, and
Except for the cast of the wrestlers. Some of the wrestlers don't look like.
Oh, we can't talk about him anymore. He's here.
And he's back.
Buddy.
Without further ado.
Dun, dun.
Having trouble with my damn computer, so I jumped on the phone.
Steal it from the library.
If you want, tip your phone sideways.
Tip the phone sideways, Pondo.
And it'll fill your screen up. There you go.
There he is.
There I am.
Well, I was letting you know that Steve-O sent a picture.
There we go.
This happens
That's
to be
right.
that show in Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
He sent a couple more.
Oh, look at. Oh, and there's who is that guy with the sunglasses?
I don't know.
Robert.
Some creepy stalker. But then Lou
That was
sent me
my merch guy for the night.
Oh.
Yep. And then Lou sent me the bushwhacker picture that he sent to Jamie, so we could.
And
put
that
it.
is Luke, right?
Yeah, that's Luke.
Okay, I had them mixed up for years.
Lou
so.
says delete all that porn and your computer won't freeze, Pondo.
Well,
Nonsense.
priorities. Priorities. I got priorities.
Exactly. Podcast is only an hour. Porn is forever.
So worth it.
Porn is forever.
Oh, my goodness.
So yeah, who was it here? Steve-O, he posted here. Christmas Bloody Christmas is another one that he's added to the list.
I tried to watch that and I had to turn it off because the dialogue annoyed me.
Okay, let me tell you. After those two finally figured out they wanted to fuck, and they did.
Did they?
It got
Okay.
so much. It got so much better after that. You should have.
Okay,
kept going.
I'll try it again. See, what I switched it off for is on Shudder. If people have Shudder, I'd seen this movie before. It's a kind of a cult classic. It's called Possession, and Shudder has it right now on 4K. It's the full cut because when it was originally released to the US, it was cut to shreds. But it's a divorce movie. It's a creature movie. It's a weird creature sex movie from the 80s. If you have Shudder, I recommend watching it, Possession that way. And you need to watch Possession at least once. You may hate it or you're going to love it. And it's in 4K at least. So that's my gift.
Robert, did they make a third one of those Killer Santa Claus movies
Yeah.
with your friend in it?
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
yet.
is that out?
Because
No,
we all want to be in it.
right?
I'm speaking for all of us. Like, we all want to be in it.
When I spoke with them last, they are working on it, but no definite time yet.
Okay. And still say the four of us are available.
Yep. Kill us.
Well, at least one of us.
Well, I know Pondo's the star, so that's Billy.
Mhm.
Yes.
Don't
2000
worry, Jamie. Don't
star.
worry, Jamie. I'll kill you in there. I'll kill you in the movie.
Take a death by Pondo. I would. I'd even be killed by Joe.
Sign me up.
Joe's like, I've been waiting for this moment.
I've been waiting to
Dr.
die.
Steve said 5 of us.
See? You can even offer Dr. Stevel. What do they have to lose? No, those
and
movies.
Nathan said they don't have Shudder in Australia, but he's got his movie box.
Well,
So
I
he'll find it.
tuned in because I was so like I like to support and watch it on streaming, especially if it's a movie that's hard to find on streaming. And I turned it on. I've seen it before, but I was like, oh, and then they have a screen saying that it's being presented in 4K, and I'm like, holy shit, because it's an 80s movie. Like, I don't buy. My husband insists when he buys movies, it's 4K Blu-rays. I don't always do that because I'm not a snob. But I was just so excited. And, you know, Possession isn't for everybody, but I was so excited. And it has Sam Neill from Jurassic Park.
Nice.
Give it a try. Young Sam Neill. So I think it's a movie people. Pondo, have you seen Possession?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, what do you think of Possession? I want to hear your thoughts because it's very
No,
art.
you don't want to hear mine.
Yeah, I do.
Nah, you're putting it over. Just go ahead and do that. Let's not.
Ooh, he
Let's
did
not
not.
ruin. Let's not ruin your mood.
No. I've seen plenty of people since Shudder got it. Like people were talking about it, and I've seen plenty of people like, "What the fuck was this?" and they hated it. So I get it. I get it. It's not fair.
And that's exactly what I was at the end. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of the reaction, but also pretty brilliant, pretty daring for the 80s. And brilliant performances. I appreciated the performances.
Well, I think for Paul's next number 3 for Once Upon a Time at Christmas, he's got a full cast now because even Nathan says he needs a loudmouth Aussie in that movie too.
They'll bring a case of Fosters for their crew.
Yeah, because Nathan's not drinking it.
Death by Foster.
So the rest of us will. We work cheap.
Oh, Pam says, "Did you watch The Menu?"
I haven't yet, but I was planning to do that this weekend.
Yeah, I watched the menu.
What'd you think, Pondo?
Pondo?
I didn't hate it.
Oh, no Foster.
Nathan's
I
gonna
think the one guy. I think the main girl and the main guy, the cook, did a real good job.
Ray Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see The Menu. That's on my list this weekend.
I think if they had gotten anybody other than Ray Fiennes to do that chef character, it would have been horrible.
He's
But-
so
Well,
brilliant.
it's a remake. It's a remake.
Is it?
Yeah, there's a foreign movie.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It's made off a foreign movie. I didn't know it either until after I watched it.
Okay.
You know what? Speaking of foreign movies, there is a foreign Christmas movie you have to watch. I had to watch it the other day. It's called Deadly Games from 1989.
Oh,
I
I saw Deadly
seen it.
Games.
So good. People say this director ripped off Home Alone. I don't
This came
necessarily
out before Home
agree.
Alone.
It did, but I don't
Yeah.
know if I agree. But this movie's incredible. I love this movie.
Except for the opening with the 80s montage of a workout with
No,
a 10-year-old boy.
No, that's brilliant. I didn't
No.
like the dog
When
died.
I'm staring at an oiled up 10-year-old flexing his biceps, okay, I
It's
felt
not for
dirty.
everyone.
He's
I
a
felt dirty.
father. He's being protective. Yeah.
I felt
You
dirty.
know what that 10-year-old boy?
Oh,
If you listen real,
I'll be ashamed of ourselves, and I'm still doing it.
if you listen real close while they're oiling him up,
Oh, Pondo. His dog died. Shame on you.
they oiled that dog up too.
Did anyone see the Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
Dog
Oh, no,
service.
no, dude, there is. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is supposed
And you
to
were
It's not
also
out yet.
drunk, Lewis.
Not out yet.
No, I know. We're all excited. I want to see that one.
Yep.
I did watch the Mean One. I went and watched the Mean One.
Yes, I haven't seen that one yet either.
No, me either.
That's with our friend David Howard Thornton.
Yes.
And because he's our friend, I'm not going to comment on that much.
Oh,
Well,
he did
Nathan-
great as the Grinch. He did a really good job, but
he's brilliant. Yeah.
maybe the acting is there. Maybe, in my opinion, every movie should not use CGI blood. They should save some kind of budget and have, squirting shit from somewhere instead of computerized. But once try it out once, see what you think. But he did a real good job.
Well, Nathan asks, has anybody seen Bad Boy Bubby? I have.
I don't even know.
It's an Australian film.
I have not heard of that. And
from the
if Pondo hasn't, then none of us have.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of Bad Boy Bubby.
Ooh.
1993 is when it came out.
Okay.
And yeah, it's about a guy that's
I mean,
been trapped.
is it Go ahead. Sorry.
It's about a guy that's been trapped in his room for like 30 years with his mother, like he's lived there his entire life, and now suddenly gets out into this world that he thought was plague-filled. That's how he was kept in there.
One of those.
And it is so bizarre, but it is.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It was one of the ones when I got to the end, it's like, what the fuck? But I couldn't take my eyes off of it. It was so interesting. Hey, and there's James. Hey, James.
Hello, James.
I tell you what we're
Oh,
talking about, but I don't even know. We're just rambling tonight, and it's coming out very cohesive.
Right.
Encino Man, American version. There you go. That's a horror. Buddy.
Oh, I saw the whale. I saw the whale.
I was going to ask if you've seen it because I think I'm going to cry the whole time, so I haven't seen it yet.
I heard it was emotional. Yeah.
If you're gonna cry over fat bastards that
won't stop eating, I guess, yeah, you're gonna cry.
Pondo, that's my people.
And
No,
I saw a man named Otto.
Oh, dude, how is that?
I never saw so many old people cry since that Elvis movie in the theater.
I love the Elvis movie, and I'm so
What?
glad that actor
Don't tell me any spoilers.
On the Elvis movie, don't tell you that he's fat and eating a hoagie on the toilet when he dies.
That didn't really happen.
I'm pretty sure they skipped that part.
I think
They
Tom
did.
just called himself a fat bastard. That's interesting.
Yeah. I think we just
Yeah.
read a story saying Elvis died.
Tom, you fat bastard.
Belly. You got to talk like that.
You remember when I got kicked out of Graceland?
Yeah.
Went up in that bathroom and came out and said, "Smells like somebody died in here."
You're such a terrible person.
They're like, "Get out of here! Get out of here!"
Still too soon. Yeah.
Are you on the list? Like, can you never go back?
Oh shit, it's him.
Literally,
Yeah, I'm
Tim.
on the Elvis shitter list.
Oh,
Come on. I should point out, I don't know if everybody knows, it's been announced Lisa Marie Presley has died.
Yeah,
Elvis'
like
daughter.
literally.
Like before the show started.
No,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I bet you feel bad making those jokes now, Pondo. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'll go to her bathroom and say the same damn thing.
Pondo, no!
I'm sure she went the same way, right?
Joseph, not you too!
Oh,
Jesus.
You're the voice
Jamie-
of reason.
Jamie, if you can't control
Jesus,
your
Lisa,
you're
who
on
dropped the
timeout.
log in here?
She's off the show.
That's it.
Yeah, I've never been to Graceland. Now I'm scared they won't let me in. You know Pondo? No.
No, never heard of the guy. No.
You're wrong? Not at all.
Hey, Lisa must have dropped a killer log.
Pondo.
Too soon?
Too soon. Now we all have to drink a Foster's as penance.
Oh, dude, now you've unleashed the wrath of Nathan again.
Nathan's gonna like, I'm a listener.
Drink that shit.
Nathan's gonna buy a keg of Foster's and not know
Throw
what
it
to
at
do with
us.
himself. And Vegemite. He'll mix them together.
Who are you trying to kill?
That stuff is good.
I've had
Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Whatever.
Cats have a lot of it.
Way too salty.
Robert?
Way too
It is
salty.
salty.
Robert, just go out in your front yard, put mud on bread, and eat that shit.
Nathan said it's a fucking punishment drinking that piss.
Have some Vegemite, Nathan. It'll wash it
Agreed.
down.
No, dude, if you eat it right, it is really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Is
Nate-
there the right
Whatever.
way to do it?
See, my husband, where he worked, they had, I don't remember what the name of the day
I had
was,
it on a sandwich.
celebrating the Anzac Day. And the people involved made Vegemite sandwiches, but they weren't familiar with Vegemite, so they spread it like peanut butter.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
a lot. Like it's kind of it's a condiment, not you know,
Literally. Like,
I
yeah,
mean, what's the proper way to eat shit on underwear?
only you would know. I don't know.
Nathan even says no. He came on the movie Madhouse when we ate it. And
Yeah.
basically you take toast, you make sure it's buttered, and then
Butter
you
too.
spread it thin on top.
Thin.
You don't
thin.
put it on like jam. you
No,
know,
no.
really thin. And it is really good that way.
And I had a friend who he loved Vegemite and he liked to have it like as a little bit of a sauce with a sausage or a hot dog, like in the bun.
That might actually work
Yeah, yeah.
because of the salt
It's not
content.
just you don't spread it like peanut butter. It's not meant to be that like a
I
sandwich.
stayed a month in Australia
Did
and
you?
watch these people eat this. It comes out of like a toothpaste tube.
Ooh,
It's
gravy.
just we make gravy out of it. Yeah, shit gravy.
Delicious. No, Pondo, Thanksgiving gravy.
Well, the consistency is there.
Yeah, you can't try to like peanut and everybody makes that mistake.
It-
Wow.
It's not far off
Yeah.
from the look.
But
How much
it's
you
so-
want to bet? How much you want to bet if I put some Vegemite on the end of my finger and went into a crowded room, everybody would run thinking I'm going to put shit on their shirt or something like that.
Brown eye gravy.
Pick your nose, you know.
Louis, he's gonna do it now. Bad, Louis. Bad.
Who put this raspberry sauce in this brown eye gravy?
No. Bad Mondo.
When you do it, videotape it because we need to watch it.
And not at CK Expo. We'll all be there.
That might be the perfect place to do it.
No, Rob, no.
That's one hell of a wrestling gimmick. I don't know.
Right?
If only TJ Cruz would show up. That's the only time it's allowed.
Oh, here we
Oh my
go.
God.
Nathan says, I'm dragging Rob to Australia this year, and he'll be able to let you know how fucking great all these things are.
All
Plus,
right.
you make friends with a kangaroo.
Right? No, he's
Look out
promised
for those.
not to let me get eaten by a kangaroo or a cow. And
Look out for those drop bears.
the what?
Drop bears.
What is that?
Why would a
He'll know
cow
what I'm
eat
talking
you?
about.
Is that like a jagula?
No, like a koala.
Oh.
Drop bears.
What?
All I can think
Why
of
would a
is-
cow eat you?
He'll know what I'm talking about.
Dude, literally, they have a picture of a cow in Australia eating a snake. And someone posted
You're-
underneath it says, I'm not understanding the food chain in Australia.
But you know you're a human, right?
See?
Yeah,
Nathan goes,
koala.
it doesn't matter. Everything in Australia.
See,
is
I've
designed
never
to
been. I'm afraid to go to Australia, not the Vegemite thing. They have
Uh,
spiders as big as plates.
Is a kangaroo that dangerous? Dude, yes, they are.
Right.
I got bit on the fat of my palm by a kangaroo. I was feeding it, talking to
Oh.
somebody, and that thing grabbed a hold, and it was not letting go. I had to poke its eyes.
Let go of me.
You use a double eye poke?
There.
You know you're
It
okay
was a
until
death match.
this.
It was a kangaroo death match on its own.
Match.
Thumb to the eye?
Woo!
Hello, bro.
Gouge the eyes?
I had to
here we go.
chop him.
Nathan says the kangaroo will try to lure you into the water so it
Oh.
can drown you.
See, I'm thinking of like Kanga and Roo from Winnie the Pooh.
Didn't know they were vicious, did you?
That never happened in the cartoon.
They're good
Yeah,
fighters.
It was a deleted scene.
That was a deleted bonus feature.
Oh, Steve says poking eyes is a
It
solution
is.
to everything.
It really solves all the stuff. I know, Nathan. I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Grab some Foster's beer, Vegemite, and we'll be there.
And a kangaroo.
And a kangaroo to make friends with. Yeah. But no spiders. That's what I've seen. The spiders are as big as plates. I'm not.
Everything's going to kill you there.
I know. I'm scared.
Everything's going after you, Rob.
I think we all started GoFundMe to send Robert over there to box one of them damn things.
As soon as you get off the plane, you'll be attacked.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Nathan, do not listen to these people.
No, it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a live show.
Kangaroo, Australian silent assassin.
See, my husband went one time for a work trip, and he's taking pictures outside his hotel. Like there's kangaroos everywhere. I didn't realize they're that prevalent
It'll
because
be a live show.
for us, we see a kangaroo in a zoo. You know,
Yeah.
like we don't see them. You know, we have other wildlife and stuff in Canada and the US, but I did not expect the kangaroos to just be so bountiful.
And see, Nathan's 100% right. If you don't fuck with shit, shit won't fuck with you.
Don't fuck with the kangaroo.
Yeah.
Don't
punching
make fun of
kangaroos.
Vegemite in front of the kangaroos or Foster's beer.
Yep. Then they'll get you.
That's how I'll keep the kangaroos away. I'm like, eat this Vegemite.
Lou
I
says,
got
"What's that?
Foster's
Monkey
beer. Stay away.
Lewis.
Louis, that is inappropriate.
I'm asking for a friend. Where was it?
And his friend's name is To Chong.
Toe Chong. Yep.
I don't know who you're talking about.
JT Cruz.
Yeah, exactly. That's where he's hanging out. Seedy bars. And
He's a
places like that.
Joe's. He is such a
On
jerk.
another note, for real, on a dare, I almost fucked a pig, but I was afraid it'd squeal on me.
Oh, Pondo, No.
What the hell? What the hell? It was a dare. It was a dare.
Terrible. You should be
Nope.
ashamed of
That's
yourself.
not right.
Don't squeal, little pig. Don't squeal.
No.
Just keep rubbing its snout.
Robert.
Make his tail a little straight.
That's right.
Gore. Robert was also dared.
He had a different way about it, though.
Once again, we've gone off the rails at the figure Gore. That's what happens.
The best part of the show.
Yeah.
He says at
Remember
least
the last
we don't
time when
have
that
moose
happened?
roaming the streets. Those fuckers are huge. He's right.
Oh, yes. People
And-
underestimate the size of moose.
And they are just as vicious. They
And I have
antisocial.
deer roaming, like where I live in a small community, and I see families of deer like just randomly gathering. And you know, you have to slow down. You have to be careful. And we put from Halloween, we put our pumpkins in the yard for the deer, and they were eating them and watching us like very viciously,
Yep.
like staring. Like, we
Mhm.
provided you those pumpkins, and they're giving us dirty looks as they're eating them.
I mentioned how our conversation was taking a weird turn, and Nathan says that's why I watch this.
That and the Fosters, sponsored by Fosters.
Yep, right.
I think them deer when they was watching, it was like, yo, check out that chick's glasses. And the other one's like, yeah, those are fucking huge.
I
The
think
glare-
and another
the glare
one a mile
off of them
away.
is frightening the deer.
Another
Fucking-
deer a mile away was like, is that her glasses? Yeah, that's how that conversation went.
Because they were staring very intently at me, and I'm like, I gave you pumpkins to eat, but still,
Yeah, like car headlights.
kind of. But they're
Yeah.
eating the pumpkins.
Right.
They're like, how's the sun not burning her retinas?
they should be
Wait,
on fire.
Deflects off, burns a nearby tree.
Here they go.
That's
There
right.
we go. Now she's
That's
protected.
Jamie 2.0
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
Robert, what horror movies are coming out? I know that I saw a trailer for one, but I know what it is. Have you guys seen the trailer for Batista's Knock at the Cabin?
Yes,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
I read the book by Paul Tremblay, and they're not mentioning that Paul Tremblay wrote that book in the trailer. They're all saying it's an original film for M. Night Shyamalan, and Paul Tremblay is not getting enough credit. Because I'm watching the trailer, I'm like, this is very much like a book I read once. And people are all getting on Twitter and being like, it'd be nice if they acknowledged Paul Tremblay, but they're kind of keeping that lower in the description.
The commercial that I saw did have it. It says
Good,
based on the
good.
novel, The Cabin at the End of the World.
Good, because the first one I saw didn't have that. It was just an original story by M. Night Shyamalan. So
I think they heard you, Jamie. They was like, oh shit, we better hurry up.
that book lady got mad. Yeah.
That Killer Heidi movie.
Killer Heidi looks good.
Yes.
Mad Heidi.
Heidi,
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
I know it's Heidi.
Yeah, something
Dead
Heidi. But
Rise.
yeah, looks
Oh,
good.
Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, that's the trailer I was thinking of. Evil
Okay.
Dead Rise is coming out.
Yes. I'm excited for that. And the other one coming out next month that I'm excited for is Cocaine Bear.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. There's a monument of that.
Story.
He spelled this wrong.
Renfield,
but
yeah.
Renfield. That looks hilarious. Nicholas Holt and Nicolas Cage.
Ooh, I
Hey,
didn't hear
did
that.
you guys know that there's like
Something like
a did you guys know there's like a statue of the cocaine bear in Lexington? That's where it happened at. Lexington,
No, I-
Kentucky.
No way.
Dude, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
It wasn't as dramatic
Bear-
though.
No. You haven't heard of this movie yet? It's
Search for the
based on what
trailer,
Todd was talking about. A bear
So-
ate like 3 keys of cocaine. And
true.
this was happened in reality. Now they've made a movie on it. Google the trailer. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah. I'm also excited. There's going to be a new Blumhouse version. I don't know if it's a sequel, prequel, totally renewed story of The Exorcist. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, me too. I like the
I-
TV series, but it only went two
Ooh, two
seasons and then they shut it down.
And they're going to have Ellen Burstyn back for this movie, and she was in the original Exorcist. She was the mom of Reagan, so I'm very excited. And everybody judges Blumhouse. I'm a fan.
But this only proves my point that I've been telling you guys, that Linda Blair is a big pain in the ass, or she'd be in there too, I bet.
I remember your autographed saga.
Well,
I mean, why? If she wasn't a pain in the ass, why wouldn't she be in there as well?
That's a good question. And I like you, I love the TV series, and I was expecting some cameos in the TV series, especially the first season dealt with the Exorcist movie story. The second season was
Scream
different.
6. Scream 6. I forgot.
Well, Steve-O said that too. Another Scream movie.
It's going to be in New York.
Lou says, I like a lot of the Blumhouse movies. That's true.
I do too.
Nathan has got it. He goes, I now need to make a movie called Crack Kangaroo.
That's right.
All volunteer, Nathan. You give us Foster's beer and Vegemite, we work for free.
Get Rob on the plane.
Don't give me no goddamn Vegemite.
You need plane tickets and no Vegemite for Pondo.
That's right. Because of our sponsor tonight, Foster's, we have to make sure.
Oh, even on the ad. What's that called when you make your list of demands? Is that your trailer? What's that
Not
called?
associated with Foster's in any way.
I think it's called a list of demands.
Just list of demands. So Pondo's has no or Matt. We could
That
also
would be
try
scary.
Matt. That might
That would be
kill us all.
frightening.
Yeah, Joe goes first. Joe goes first.
Hey, now, did any of the three of you watch Wednesday?
I haven't, but I'm also planning to do that this
Amazing.
weekend.
I loved every episode.
Oh.
It is so worth the watch. And Nathan, yes, you would. Absolutely.
Yeah, I plan to. And I know it's Tim Burton. I love Tim Burton as well. I need to watch. I love Jonah
Oh,
Ortega.
you do.
I literally only have one complaint on the whole series.
Huh.
And that's in the very beginning. They're talking about the school that she's going to, because it's kind of like a Hogwarts. It's the basis of it. And in the first episode, they say, yeah, we steer so clear of this town, it's not funny. They spend more time in the town than they do in the school in that series. But that's my only complaint.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna see if you two notice this. Did you notice a character from a Tim Burton movie in the very first episode that's not in the rest of the series?
I probably will.
No, I spotted one in like the fourth episode. Who's in the first?
Large Marge.
What? Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
She dropped the hitchhiking kid off. That's Large Marge.
Sweet.
Oh,
I'll
no way.
Oh, man.
Spoiler. That's a good
You guys didn't realize that her eyes were pretty big.
So I did put up here how Nathan said he's a nice guy and wouldn't do that to you guys. And he said, well, only Jamie.
I'll eat the Vegemite and I'll drink the Foster's beer. I work
Because you
cheap.
keep bringing up Foster's. That's why.
It's for the art. It's for the art, Joe. You're an artist.
That's right.
Hey,
Our
Jamie.
sponsor tonight, Foster's.
While you're watching Wednesday, always realize they didn't film her blinking. She had to keep her eyes open the whole time. Yeah.
Amazing.
And the really cool thing is she only smiles once during that whole series.
That's crazy.
That's not true.
Thinking.
That's not true.
Pondo's got some judgments.
Yeah.
Really?
I watched it twice. She smiled when Uncle Fester came in the woods, and she smiles near the end.
Oh, dang, you're right. Oh, and Steve will even point out, in the last episode in The Office, she blinks.
Really?
Oh, really?
I heard something about not allowed to blink. I wasn't sure about it.
Yeah, like literally.
That.
Even if it's only once, it's once in 8 episodes. So,
but do you guys remember back in the day when we was talking about Jenna Ortega in Scream and X, and I would say I would totally Jenna Ortega. Remember that? I was predicting the future because now all these guys are saying, "Oh, Jenna Ortega." Catch up, guys. I already knew.
She presented at the Golden Globes, and she was wearing a killer, amazing dress. She was one of the best dressed ones there.
She actually was on an interview too, and she talked about being in 3 different McDonald's commercials in the same year before she was big, and they were made by different companies.
Yeah, I remember. I saw that on the top. Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon. One of the Jimmys. Yeah, it was Fallon, I think. Yeah.
Typical weird uncle coming in the woods. Yep, exactly.
Only in Australia.
Oh, Evil's got the new film, Buzzing Beaver.
Pass. I'm not volunteering to be in that one.
A giant mutant beaver.
That one might not be a horror.
Those 3 guys can be in it. I'll pass.
I'm just saying,
you take my place.
With a title like that. Now, just to follow up, you asked about The Exorcist. It says right in the IMDb description, sequel to the 1973 film about a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Ellen Burstyn is in it.
That's what I'm talking about. Why? So I knew it was a sequel too, but why keep Linda Blair out? I think she's just a big piece of shit that nobody wants to work with.
We haven't met her, but Pondo has. So
I have.
I met her once.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, the pig story, right?
Exactly. Yeah,
Right.
That's the only time. And that's
you gotta tell the pig story now.
When we were talking about it, that's probably why she was all happy, because there was pig there.
Yeah.
But I was not happy with part 3. Me and a bunch of friends drove to Evansville because, of course, our theater only had one movie. So we drove to Evansville where they had a whole bunch of theaters, just to watch Exorcist 3. And my God, I was like, what is this shit?
I haven't seen 2, but I've seen 1 and 3. I love 3. George C. Scott, he just tears that movie apart.
Well, there you go. That's how we're different.
Scott, yeah. So.
That's how we're different.
Well,
yeah, I haven't seen 2 though, so I've heard bad things about 2, so I've avoided 2.
And just like Halloween, with this sequel, it erases anything else. So there is only The Exorcist and this.
Halloween Ends was so terrible. I'm still heartbroken. I had such high hopes for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Says I heard she was a big. See you next Tuesday.
What do you mean, Louis? Oh.
Right?
You're right. We can spell Louis. Even Joe got that one.
Well, not everybody.
It's okay. We'll tell him, Louis.
Put it up again. I just want to check it.
He's thinking melon farmer.
I'll catch up later.
Well, let's give one big more shout out to our sponsor tonight, Foster's.
It's Australian for beer.
No, it's Australian for piss. Okay, that's what we're just having tonight.
And Pondo thought that was Vegemite.
No, that's Australian for shit.
Oh, right.
We've covered all the bodily functions.
Get on the jingle.
There's what is there to eat in Australia? It's gonna be a tough trip if we go, guys.
Australia, you don't eat. You are eaten.
Yes, sir. We bring our own food. We bring our own.
Yeah. In Australia, you are out to be eaten.
Mm-hmm.
I was told there were many Outback steakhouses. I guess I was wrong.
No, Nathan,
why would you think that? Why would you think Australia would be like, what a great idea? Let's put Outback Steakhouse in this country.
I just teased my friend about that. I'm like, don't you guys have these like Starbucks on every corner? He's like,
blooming onions.
It's just like, in China, there's no Chinese food restaurants. It's just food.
You guys remember my milk bar story, right?
Snake eating cows. That's all I'm going to say right there.
So
what's your bar story?
Even the cows don't fucking
They don't want to.
You guys saw Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
And that's where they would go and drink the white stuff and get evil thoughts. And there's like naked mannequins with milk coming out of their titties and the whole 9 yards. So I land in Australia and we're driving down the road and I see a sign for the milk bar. And I'm like, holy shit, I want to go to the milk bar. And the guy's like, okay, what did you want? I'm like, what do you think I want? Milk. So we go in the milk bar, and the milk bar is just another name for a convenience store.
Oh,
they got like Snicker bars and Cokes. I'm like, where's the naked mannequins at? What the fuck is this? But
Kind of
as I went around the country, there's like Nathan will know, there's a lot of milk bars, but not Clockwork Orange milk bars, which really
that's just a fish and chip shop. Yep.
which I enjoy fish and chips.
But he says, fuck all, we have pubs.
Well, there's that too.
There we go.
Pubs are the best.
So Australian trip back on.
That's right. All right. Again, Foster's, thank you for being
Thank you,
our
Fosters.
sponsor tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for being the worst beer.
And Pondo, we leave it to you.
So, since that's our sponsor, listen, contact your friends and family, share our Fosters with them. You know, I mean, it can mean the world to them. Don't give them Vegemite because they might go over the hill, but give them a goddamn Fosters for Christ's sake. Nah, I'm joking around, but I'm not joking. Contact your friends, contact your families. It can mean the world to somebody just to say, hey, how's it going? And ask them how they're doing. They're either going to tell you the truth or they're going to lie. Let's hope they're telling the truth when they say they're doing good. Anyway, contact your friends, contact your families.
Absolutely. Thanks, Pondo.
And I don't know if you guys have realized this or not, but that damn, I keep trying to focus myself in the middle, but that damn, so I turn my phone this way, then this way, but my hand is going the opposite direction. I hate that Brady Bunch bullshit that we got going on in this.
Yep. Up and down is good. Left and right. Not so, oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Not so
Is
much.
there a way to shut that shit off?
No.
No.
We'll just switch you around.
Yep. Keep
There you
pointing the
go.
same direction and I'll move you.
Look, I swear
There you
I tried to point at Jamie. There. There. Now I'm
You
gonna
got-
pick Joe's nose.
Oh, not Joe's nose. It's full of
Now,
Vegemite.
look, I'm giving Joe a rectal
yet.
exam.
And Joe's enjoying
Joe,
it.
get to the hospital, quick. Go to the
Right now.
hospital.
And
That's
on
so
that
wonderful.
note,
Oh, well, we can't end any other way.
yes, tune into the Figure Gore. You learn about Foster's, Vegemite, and rectal exams all in the same show.
We're all about education.
I got church, bitch.
Bitch, I got church.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Adios.
Mwah.
What do you want when you get out?